order of business tonight is Chief Sini, who I just said literally just came from a fire in Cohoes. He's going to do a presentation on the Insurance Service Organization. You're on, Chief.
Thank you. I wanted to do this because not too many people know what the ISO is. It's basically an underwriter, and every few years they come in, they review the fire departments to see what their strengths and weaknesses are, and then they issue a report. And what happens after that is they're basically an underwriter for insurance companies, and the insurance companies take that information, and that's how it affects the rates you pay for your homeowner's insurance. We just had ours, so I just wanted to review it a little bit, if that's okay. So the PPC it's an ISO rating for the fire department. It's a classification that you get from 1 to 10 for the fire departments, and it's a public protection classification. It goes from 1 to 10. The lower you get, the better it is. The Insurance Service Office is a subsidiary. It's like a third party. They come in, they review the entire department, everything under the categories that we'll go over, and they bring back a report, and that's what the ISO uses for the fire protection ratings. It analyzes, your time to calls, the hydrants we have, and so forth. We'll just go through that real quick. If anybody has questions, please feel free. If I can answer them, I will. So the PPC rankings 1 to 10, with 1 being the highest ranking. We've been a 5 for over 15 years. At least 15 years. That's the furthest I could find back. The department rating correlates with residential and commercial insurance rates. These are the rating comparisons. This is countrywide. So we moved up to a 4 from a 5. So this is New York State. We're in a 4, so we're part of that 512, and we're a 4. We're on the downslope for nationwide. This is what they grade on, emergency communications. Our emergency communications is out of the Sheriff's Department, and it was a collaborative years ago. And what happened was they went to them, reviewed it, out of 10 points, and I'm going to go through the scoring real quick. The fire department itself gets 50 points, water supply is 40 points, and these are the most you can get. Community risk reduction is a new one that really hasn't been around before, but we did pretty well in that. Our overall grading, if you see here, this is the straight line is peer groups, departments like ours. The dashed line is nationwide, and the dots are the state group. So compared to that, we're up here, so we're above that. Secondly, the water is kind of in the mix. Not bad, not good, according to this. It's an average. The department itself was above average, which I like to say. This just proved it. The Emergency Communication Center was a little bit above average, the national average and the state average. Our community risk reduction, this is our code enforcement. We started about a year and a half ago doing pre-incident inspections. That's where we go in, we pre-plan a building, it's all the businesses. We actually put those on an iPad on our trucks, and we can access them. It shows all the contact stuff, any hazards that are in there, and contact people. And I do a Google Earth, and I mark where everything is: hydrants, shut-offs, entrances, so forth. That, along with the safety education, that counts towards the safe at home smoke detector giveaway that we had for the grant. And we're entering in now with Healy to teach hands-only CPR to the 8th graders. So this is all communal stuff that they register. And the investigation is, as you can see, it's up. All fire officers are trained in investigation. It's just whether you decide you need further investigation or not. And that's, we call it stated. So our standard operating procedures, they just went out after about a year of back and forth and typos and wrong spellings and everything else, and we actually got a 50 out of 50 for that. Incident management system, we utilize that on every call. So again, we got a 50 on that. This is the fire department itself score. Engine companies up on the top left. We're well above average with that. Reserve pumpers, we don't have. At this point, fire trucks are so hard to get and they take so long to get. The truck we just bought, I think, was around 600,000. The same truck is up to 1.1 million right now. And there's a 5-year wait. So it's difficult. It's difficult for everybody. Pump capacity, we got a perfect. They're 1,000 gallon tanks, 1,500 gallon per minute trucks. Ladder service, we paid for part of Board of Elites with our name on it, and they come here directly. Reserve ladder, we obviously don't have that, nor do we have room for it. Deployment, as you can see, we're well above, and that's because of the automatic aid that we use. If we have a fire here, I just went to Cohoes for a fire because they come here and it's automatic. They don't call for us, we just go and we do it all together. NFPA recommends you have to have 14 people on scene within so much time. We meet that with that, and that's what boosted that up pretty well. Personnel, again, we're above. We have enough people who come in on recalls and stuff like that, and the people that are working on time at that time. Training, we're up a little bit, and operational considerations, which I don't know what it is, but we did really well at it. So, communications, this is, like I said, this is under the sheriff. They do a great job. They're going through the same thing as everyone else. They're having a lot of knowledge, walking out with retirements, and they're trying to fill that void, and a lot of that institutional knowledge, along with the fire department, leaves and doesn't come back. But as you can see, it scored well, and they do well by us. The water system here, it's like I said, it's in with the national average and the other averages. Hydrants are very high. I think we have 94 in the village, which means we really don't have to search for a hydrant. We have a good water source anywhere we go. Our inspections, again, 3.2 above, we're well above. Our flow testing, that is something that takes time. I wasn't here long enough to do that. I've started doing that, but you need what they call a pitot gauge to measure the pressure coming out in the volume, and there's another gauge that you need for it, which I'm going to get. But when we test the hydrants now, I'm going to be doing that and marking it down and keeping records on that for the next one. And we couldn't do it without you. We appreciate it to no end. And if anybody has any questions, feel free. Very good. Thank you very much.
I just have a comment. I want to say how happy I am. What a great job you're doing, Chief, and you're motivating all of our firefighters, and it's very refreshing to see how well everything is going. So thank you very much.
Well, like I said, we can do without the support, and the guys are they're awesome. I follow them most of the time.
So are you responsible for collecting all of that data that feeds this report?
Yes.
Okay.
We do it through the reports and so forth, and we keep records on everything, like hose testing, ladder testing every year we get, pump testing, and all that. That goes into it, and the rest is basically kept at home.
Okay, so that raw data feeds into this overarching report. Does it go into another place? Does it go to the state or?
The state has the records that they need.
Okay.
As far as the runs and stuff, a copy of the runs go to the state. But this is like a collaborative of everything that we need.
Thank you.
They utilize it, they come in, they talk to me, and it was,
Wow.
it is a lot. And the community risk reduction is brand new, and it was something I learned about at my officer class, which was, it's the best thing I took out of it. It was a long class, and it was hard, but it was worth it. And that's where I, like blood pressure clinics and stuff like that, and just noticing trends and addressing them and stuff. We did, knock on wood, we did fairly well with it.
Well, thank you for doing all of that. That's tremendous.
Honestly, guys, my pleasure.
And believe me, when he finds a piece of equipment or whatever that doesn't work right, he comes over to see us.
Hat in hand. Or helmet in hand.
We're just happy when it isn't a vehicle.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Thanks again, Chief. Thank you, Chief.
Thank you.
Next we have communications.
Dear Chief Parker, Mayor McNulty Ryan, and Executive Assistant to the Mayor, Alex. I am writing to formally submit my resignation from the Village of Green Island Police Department. I would like to sincerely thank you and the department for the opportunity to serve, as well as for the support provided during my time there. This has been a difficult decision for me, and unfortunately, at this time, I am not ready to return following my first shift back last night. I truly appreciate the experience and the trust that was placed in me, and I am grateful for everything I've learned while being a part of the department. While I hope to return in the future, at this time I do not want to cause any issues with staffing. Thank you again for your understanding and for the opportunity. Respectfully, Thomas Sapansky.
Ordered, filed, and we'll accept it with regret. Tommy's a great guy, but he's had some family issues. His wife has been ill, and I mean, I'm not telling anything out of school. They've had fundraisers and things like that, so we wish him the best, and we totally understand. And he does want to come back once things get on the right track, so.
To Chief Parker, please accept this correspondence as notice of my voluntary resignation from my position as a police officer with the Green Island Police Department. This resignation is effective March 31, 2026, and comes after accepting an offer to be a consultant with Department of Criminal Justice Services. I appreciate the opportunity. Thank you, Officer Mark Sheehan.
Ordered, filed, and accepted. Mark took on another job, which he explained very well there, and he just, you only have so many hours in the day, so we understand. Next on the agenda is the approval of the minutes from our regular meeting on February 17th. Everyone has a copy. Does anyone have any corrections? If not, could I have a motion to approve the minutes?
I'll make a motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And it's carried. Next is consideration of the police activity report for February 2026. Everyone has a copy. Could I have a motion to accept?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And it's carried. Next is consideration of the fire department report for February 2026. Everyone has a copy. Could I have a motion to accept?
I'll make the motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And it's carried. Next on the agenda is the approval of claims. Everyone has a copy. I went and had Anthony answer all my questions today, so does anyone have any questions? If not, could I have a motion to pay the bills?
Make the motion. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And it's carried. Next is the submittal of the monthly report by the treasurer. Everyone has a copy, and Anthony can always answer the questions. If there are no questions, could I have a motion to accept the treasurer's report?
I'll make a motion. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And it's carried. Next is consideration of the monthly report of the Parking Violations Bureau. Everyone has a copy. Could I have a motion to accept?
I'll make the motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And it's carried. Next is consideration of adjustments to the water and sewer billing. Everyone has a copy. These are all routine. Anyone have any questions? If not, could I have a motion to make the adjustments?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And it's carried. Next is consideration of setting a date for the budget hearing for the fiscal year 2026-27. The proposed date would be Monday, April 6th at 5 p.m. here. Does that work for everyone's calendar? Maggie, you want to make any comment, or?
No, Anthony and I are still currently working on the budget. We'll have a tentative budget to Michelle within the next week. And to the credit of the department heads, we are right now in a favorable position. So we'll have those end results soon, and we'll be anxious to share with you.
I do want to comment on the great job that, not just the department heads, but all of the employees in each department, how hard everybody's worked to make things work, because they know things are tight, so. If there are no questions, could I have a motion to set the date for Monday, April 6th at 5 p.m.?
Make the motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And it's carried. Next is consideration of setting a date for the public hearing for local law number 1 of 2026, a local law to override the tax levy limit set forth in the general municipal law. We wanted to set that for Monday, April 20th at 6:10 p.m. This is just in case we have to have an
Exactly, we're not anticipating having to override it, but in the event, because we are not finished yet, we just wanna make sure we set the date in the event we need it, but hopefully, we will not.
Any questions? If not, could I have a motion to make it Monday, April 20th at 6:10 PM?
Make the motion.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And it's carried. Next is consideration of adopting a resolution in support of increase of state aid for local governments and strengthening New York State's state-local partnership. Everyone has a copy? Mag, you're on.
Sure, so this is a resolution that, the New York Conference of Mayors put out, or better known as NYCOM. NYCOM does a great job advocating for cities and villages. And basically what this is a resolution of support. The governor put out her 30-day amendments to the state budget, which included an additional $100 million in temporary municipal assistance. Now that's $100 million statewide. There is a calculation that's used to disperse that money. Our piece is very small. The town is anticipated to get just under $6,000 additional dollars, and the village is anticipated to get just under $8,000 additional dollars. But this is unrestricted funds that we could use for really anything. So it's not life-changing money for us, but because NYCOM is such a great partner for us, we just wanted to offer our support. Some of the bigger cities, it's population-based, so the bigger the town, bigger the city, the more money they're going to get. So this basically just shows our support for their endeavor to get that funding passed in the state budget.
And they have been working hard on it for many
They
years.
have.
Does anyone have any questions? If not, could I have a motion to adopt the resolution?
I'll make the motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And it's carried. Consideration of declaring the following items as surplus. We have a 2007 International Garbage Truck, the White Packer, and I can't wait till it leaves. A 2015 Ventrac, landscape trailer, and I don't know what the hell a Bullard T3 thermal imagery camera. Tony, you're still here, what's that?
That's Chief.
Show
That's
us
Chief
the
Feeney's.
That's for the fire department.
Do we have another one?
We have, not the same kind, we have 3 of the other. This was for the initial purchases, I believe, and it's hit end of life.
It's what?
It's
End of life.
It's end of life.
Okay, you can't resuscitate
They don't
it.
get parts ordered or anything anymore, and the screen's broken.
Okay.
It shows heating rooms and inside walls.
Well, yeah, I
Everybody.
knew it, the thermal, but the
Yeah.
Bullard T3 threw me, so.
Just the brand.
Does anyone have any questions? You think somebody will actually pay something for that?
I don't know,
We're just gonna decide.
there's parts on it that Board Lead still uses them,
Okay.
they may,
All right.
I'm not sure.
Could I have a motion to declare them surplus?
I'll make a motion. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And it's carried. Next on the agenda, our other business, the MVP Health Fitness Court presentation by Maggie.
So, I'm gonna play a little video for everyone. This is kind of, hold on a second.
You'd really be screwed if I was.
Seriously,
allowed to
wait,
do this.
here we go. Find the right one. Chief, what did you do? You were supposed to set it up for me. No, I'm just kidding.
There's
I don't know, ask
something
Michelle.
up there.
No, that's
You
fine.
were last to use it.
Where'd the remote go?
It's behind the bag of tea.
It's on the TV.
I'm gonna have it back up.
That's gonna be our last resort, unless when I go to Rio in July, you know.
It's this one right there.
You pay the-
2.
Huh? No,
Did you have
it's
5?
10.
The show thing there.
Because I
On
know
this.
West Madden knows, you know, you gotta get a permit for it. It's like, I don't know. You have to stop.
All right. Oh, there we go. Loose.
Always check the plug.
There we go.
Yep, there you go.
I heard it. There we go. Don't mind my abundance of emails. So basically what I'm gonna show you is just a quick 3-minute video. Ellen, myself, and Madison have been exploring this option. This is a national campaign that MVP Health is doing, and basically, in order to move on to the next step, they wanted to make sure we had board support. Now, we would not, Michelle? Oh, here it is.
Maybe.
Oh, because I'm logged into my desktop. Okay.
Oh, that looks familiar.
So these are popping up all over Albany County. There are pretty specific requirements in order to qualify for something like this. There is a grant available through MVP Health in the range of up to $40,000. However, I will point out these systems cost up to $200,000. So it would be our responsibility to go out and seek additional funding to offset this. We certainly don't have the money budgeted for this project. This would be all grant money, community partners. But we thought it might be a great addition. As you know, I've been working slowly on kind of bringing Under the Collar City Bridge here back to life. We have grant money to do some pickleball courts, some recreational painting, like the 4 squares and hopscotch and things of that nature. We've looked into doing some mural paintings under there, kind of like they've done in the city of Troy and the city of Albany. The Sienna basketball portion is complete. So this is kind of like one piece of the bigger project for kind of bringing Under the Bridge back to life. So, like I said, there's 10 given out a year. New York State has one grant opportunity left that they're kind of holding loosely for Green Island. And we're meeting with them tomorrow because if we have the support of at least exploring the option, it will give us credit towards the next step of getting approved. And again, I just want to be very clear, this will not happen unless we get additional funding sources to come in. So one last point I wanted to make, we did explore other locations, the Payne Street Park, the Big Field. Really those were the only other 2 options. The Big Field is not really handicap accessible, so that kind of eliminated that right off the bat. Payne Street Park is already our major hub, so we were trying to bring recreational space somewhere else because we already have enough there. We thought Under the Bridge, you could use it all year round. And the other thing with the Payne Street Park is there's strict requirements on how far you can be or have to be away from the sprinkler pad. So I'm not sure we would be able to situate it to meet that distance because of the way it's situated right smack in the middle of the park. So I just give everyone, it's quick, painless, and then we can
We're
go from
changing
there.
the way America thinks about fitness. From municipal parks and trails to college campuses to high schools nationwide, we're bringing free fitness everywhere, and we're just getting started. Hi, I'm Mitch Benagin, founder of the National Fitness Campaign. National Fitness Campaign.
We had one of these in the Payne Street Park at one point.
When we opened the first fitness court. Redesigned for the 21st century, the fitness court is the world's best outdoor gym. Our 7-movement, 7-minute system allows you to use your own body weight to get the perfect workout. Easy or hard, it will work for you. Our goal is to build healthy communities by making outdoor fitness an essential part of people's lives so that each day is better than the last. Now more than ever before, it is vital that we move fitness outdoors to remain safe, healthy, and strong.
Commissioner Ganders, as soon as we can, we go outside, which is one of the reasons why the fitness court was such an attraction to us. What impressed us most was their basic philosophy that they want to provide world-class fitness for free. Truly, anyone can use it, no matter what your age is, no matter what your physical fitness level is, no matter what your skills are. It is very adaptable.
This fitness court is one of the best things that Citizen Joe has ever done
Thousands of certified ambassadors will be trained to deliver classes, challenges, and clinics as part of our national fitness campaign. New programs are bringing students outdoors across America. The Fitness Court mobile app is your gateway to enroll in these programs. Simply scan the new digital wall with your phone to access a library of free workouts designed to optimize your experience on the fitness court. Learn the moves and take challenges as we dig deep to create impact for our partners across America. This year, we are thrilled to introduce the Fitness Court Studio, the ultimate community wellness hub, uniting the power of yoga, Zumba, bodyweight fitness, and the arts. Fitness Court Public Art continues to grow and inspire across the country as local artists collaborate to bring beautiful, one-of-a-kind murals to life on fitness courts and Fitness Court Studios. We're proud to have helped cities of all sizes raise millions of dollars from respected sponsors to support free fitness. Wherever fitness is a priority, you can find a fitness court. We're partnering with large cities using urban movement data to map the best locations for healthy infrastructure. We're bringing fitness courts to within 10 minutes of population centers everywhere.
They provide these wraparound services that, from a city's perspective, that's what you want in a partner like this. You want it to come presented to you on a silver platter with a bow tied around it. They're one of the best partners, I think, that I personally have ever worked with.
We serve almost 1.2 million members across Michigan. And this partnership really is an opportunity for us to bring scalable, free health and wellness opportunities to our community. So I would actually invite cities and organizations big and small to explore the opportunity to invest in fitness courts. To be very honest with you, the feedback from different municipalities and different communities has been very positive.
We are committed to raise over $1 billion to bring the campaign to 5,000 cities and schools, building the largest outdoor fitness movement in the world. Join us. Let's make world-class fitness free.
So that is that, and in the video you saw there's the exercise piece and then there's kind of like the dance studio piece where they were Zumba-ing or whatever. We don't have room for that piece under the bridge. So what we're exploring is just the exercise piece with the bars and the whatnots. Chief's all about it. He'll help us assemble it. In kind, no, just kidding. So we've already reached out to Dan McCoy, County Executive, to see if we could get the county's support. We've already reached out to some of our local developer friends to see if they would contribute. The bank has an open grant right now for community projects, so we're exploring that. So a lot of the state representatives have community grants for these kind of things. So we just have to get all the pieces to fit together. But the next step is just to see if we could get our site approved, and if our site is approved, then we can move on to the next step.
And obviously they have different levels of exercise.
Yeah. And you don't have to have MVP Health. Anyone with a smartphone can access, there's an app, the exercise regimens, or I'm sure Chief will do a class or something.
Is it something that will be staffed or no?
No, it will be open, like the Sienna Court is now. And truthfully, with that project, we have with our technology grant, we installed cameras under the bridge, so all sections of under the bridge are now monitored. But no, at this point, we are not exploring having it opened, and we have had, decent luck with the basketball court, because that was my biggest fear in the beginning, is the issues it would bring. But knock on wood, we had a good summer last year.
But it's a very visible space.
Yes.
It's on the main road. It's very visible, and people can go in even in the evening, and if they get out of work and go in and exercise. If we put it in the Main Street Park, the gates are locked, and it wouldn't be of any use in the wintertime. You couldn't get into it at all.
Yeah.
And it would also take away space that they do use in the north end of the park for games that they play and everything, so. Do you have a comment, Joe?
Yeah, there's one of these up on 15th Street in Troy, if you want to look at one.
Yes, you're right. Yeah, she mentioned that.
No.
Yes, thank you.
Will this be on the same side that the court's on?
It's going to be on the east side of George Street.
Okay.
across
Opposite
the
the courts,
street
yeah.
from the, basketball court. So
One
in
of
between the
their-
pillars and the fence on the George Street side.
One of their prerequisites, is it has to be in a very visible
Visible.
place, so you can't get more visible than George
Mhm.
Street, so.
Are you gonna have to hire somebody to be the physical trainer, or?
No, it's self-serving, so everyone, would use it at their leisure, and they will provide, direction on certain exercises or exercise routines that you can access, through an app. But no, the village would not be providing, any guidance. And most of it is on the apparatus themselves. It will give instructions. It'll show the form, what proper form to conduct the exercise, and it'll give instructions there too. So you could read it right there as you're working out.
Everybody good? Thank you, Maggie.
You're
Lovely
welcome.
presentation.
Thank you.
Next is our board forum. Our budget workshop for the trustees will be Tuesday, March 31st at 5 p.m. here. That's just for the trustees to weigh in on everything. And our public budget hearing, well, it's actually budget presentation, isn't it?
Yes.
Will be Monday, April 6th at 5 p.m. here. Does the board have any issues they want to discuss? Okay, our next meeting is, next meeting and public hearing is Monday, April 20th at our usual time. Can I have a motion to adjourn?
Make a motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And it's carried. Thank you very much. I think we have a record for time tonight.
Yeah,
Both
that
the
was a
longest,
long one.
both longest meetings.
I know.
I didn't.